Hello, beautiful seekers of the world. Welcome back to the Existential Shift. So happy to be live with you again. This will be love messages for all the zodiac signs from August 8th, aka Lionsgate, through August 18th, aka the Black New Moon. Before I go into the tarot for all the signs, I want to give a little bit of information in regards to Lionsgate and what it is exactly about. So I'm going to touch it not from the astrological standpoint, that isn't really much of anything, but more so from the numerological standpoint. Now, it doesn't contradict astrology, it just touches it from a different space, a different aspect. Okay, astrology has its own things kind of happening right now in the planets and in the sky in regards to all the energies that are happening right now, dramatic things slightly before and slightly after the actual Lionsgate. It doesn't specifically touches the Lionsgate as far as I'm concerned. And I would just like, before I go into the explanation about Lionsgate, I'd like to say a few words about the general attitude that the spiritual community has in regards to it. So you see the standard memes on Instagram as to what Lionsgate is all about. Okay, great. It's all mostly cutie. There are astrologers who are sarcastic about it and deny it and says it's not astrology, it's bullshit. Well, what you're doing then is not any different than a scientist debunking your astrology from a place that doesn't really know. Okay, everything has meaning, everything has depth, and nothing is random. The fact that it's something that is happening close to, let's say, a yacht triggering or other astrological aspects is not coincidental. That's A. And B, the numerological aspect of it, especially from the ancient Babylonian standpoint, is very meaningful and very in-depth, and I will go into that. So, 8-8, right? That's Lionsgate, August 8th. 8 is a very karmic number. It's the number. It's the number of infinity, right? The infinity loop, but it's also the number of the manifestation of energy in the world of matter, be it positive or negative, be it white magic, be it dark magic. Okay, it's energy living, expressing itself within the 3D, within this matrix, and the cause and effect, the whole notion of cause and effect, aka karma. 8 can be highly materialistic, gain or loss. 8 can be highly spiritual, aka the multiverse and infinity. So 8-8 on its own is a portal. Always, because it's 8 multipled, right? Being stronger. 8 and 8 is a stronger echo and energy and vibration of the number 8 and everything I just told about it. Now, let's take this specific Lionsgate, because I'm not going to just talk about it in general, I'm going to talk about it for now. 8-8-20-20. In the Babylonian ancient numerology, 8 and 4, because 2020 sums to 4, right? So 884. That's the numeric DNA that we're talking about. 884 is very karmic combination. Those numbers reflect a trigger, a karmic trigger, a portal that you walk through one way or another. It really depends on you. It will vary between different seekers, right? The way you walk through the portal, the way you walk through your portal, different. Still, you are walking through your karmic portal. Are you going spiraling down to difficult karma because you're just not getting it? Possibly. That could be the portal you're walking through. Are you spiraling up, aka ascension, through your karmic portal, which is breaking through that infinity loop? Possibly, depends on you. Either way, it's a meaningful time for everyone, most especially considering the year that we're going through, the year 2020, which is the year of awakening, the year of delivery of karma in its finest, but not just on a personal level, but collectively. So this is a karmic portal on a singular personal level, and this is a karmic portal on a collective societal evolutionary aspect. Okay? So look, there are a lot of people who don't really know what they're talking about, but that doesn't mean you need to debunk the essence of the thing itself. And when you have a craft of the occult and you complain when someone tries to debunk you for when they don't know what they're talking about, and then you go and debunk a different craft of the occult, you're not any different. If anything, you're worse, because you know what it's like to have it done to you. And it's very rigid, it's very dogmatic, it's very toxic masculinity. I tend to see it only happening with male occultists. Female occultists, unless they're very Martian or very masculine, they will not try to debunk or detangle or not detangle or dismiss a different occult system that they're not knowledgeable about. 884 is meaningful. Okay, so do your own energy work on that day or around it. Astrologically speaking, there are a lot of aspects happening right now that strengthen that meaning of what I just said. A day prior, 2-3 days after, doesn't matter. It still connects. And the whole aspect of the collapse of the toxic patriarchy, of the dogma, is very much so 8 multiplied with 4. Because 8 is a very materialistic karmic number. So is this the sign of Capricorn. And it's very Saturnian as well, the number 8. So all of it connects together. All of it makes sense together. It's different languages that say the same thing from different aspects. The tarot will say the same things to me. My own higher self and channeling will say the same things to me. It's just different languages. I felt the need to say that because I just, I watch other occultists, spiritual teachers, YouTubers, whatever, and focus on what you know to deliver the truth. When you're busy trying to being nasty to other occultists, trying to debunk them as if they don't know what they're talking about, when you're actually judging a craft that you are not familiar with from the way you talk, it makes me not respect you as much and not listen to you as much. And that's a shame because you're very good at what you do. Hmm? You can talk about it once you learn. Hello, everyone who just joined. So happy to see you guys. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So I just spoke a little bit about Lionsgate. I'm going to talk now a little bit about the Black New Moon that we have in Leo, leading us into Virgo season. And then we're going to go by the signs to see the love messages for this time frame. Okay, August 8th through August 18th-ish, okay? It's just to kind of give it structure, but energy is lucid, so whenever you're watching this, feel free to learn from it or be inspired by it or take it if it resonates. So, Black New Moon, I don't know, a lot of you probably heard the term. Basically, it's either a second new moon within a calendar Gregorian month or a third new moon in a season, okay? It's just a technical definition. It doesn't mean much when it comes to the Gregorian calendar, when it comes to having 2 new moons within 1 month, because that just applies to the Gregorian calendar that is relatively new. But if we look at the ancient calendar that goes by the moon cycles, it's just new moon per moon cycle. So it's just another new moon. But everything that is assigned faith and meaning by default receives that meaning, whether it had it originally or not, because of the power of energy and the power of collective consciousness. And when a lot of people, for example, believe in a symbol, doesn't matter that originally it was just a few lines, that form a certain structure, because it has so much faith and energy and prayer put into it, it receives that meaning, regardless of what it was or wasn't before that. So it has now become something meaningful. Not originally, the Black New Moon wasn't originally with the ancients meaningful energetically, but now it is, because it received the empowerment and the energy from a collective new faith, right? Whether we like the Gregorian calendar from a witchcraft point of view or not, it's still real. It's been real for 2,000 years. We live by it. We plan by it. So it is affecting our life. It has power into our life. Thus, having 2 new moons in one Gregorian calendar or 3 new moons in a season is meaningful. The meaning is new moon, potent, more powerful. If you have energy work to do, if you want to start something new, if you want to set an intention, it's a good time to do so, but you have to be more discerning and aware of what it is you're asking for and focusing on, because it comes with more power to it. All right. You guys can say hello to me. I see a lot of people in the chat, but not many kind of talking. So maybe you guys have been busy listening, which is good. If you also want to give this the thumbs up, the like, that would be great. So let's cut to the chase, shall we? Let's go over all the signs. We're going to start with Ace of Cups. I didn't even decide on a sign. I just wanted to show you the card that wanted to come out. And bottom of the deck, we have the Ace of Wands. Okay, so love is in the air for everyone. And wow. Okay. And Emperor, Magician, High Priestess, the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Zeus/Jupiter, the All-Father in all myths, is coming in to like say hey to all the signs and be like, I have something special planned for y'all. We have your Hermes, the messenger of the god, going into the underworld, conveying with Persephone, the queen of the underworld, right? Zeus is the king of the Olympus. Persephone is the queen of the underworld. Hermes was one of the few messengers alongside Iris, the goddess of unconditional love, that was able to go to walk between the Olympus and the kingdom of the living and the underworld, the kingdom of the dead. By the way, in Greek mythology, the underworld is not hell. It's not where all the bad people go to get punished. It's where all the dead people go. It's a huge kingdom of beyond the veil. And something here with the seasons is really, really changing, because Persephone in myth, she was the initiator of the story of the seasons. She was abducted by Hades to the underworld. Some will argue that she wanted to go there. I refuse to take away her power like that. I think she wanted to go there because back on the Olympus, she was Demeter's daughter. But in the underworld, she is the queen. So, to make a really long story short, that I've mentioned a lot in my readings, in prior readings before, when she's in the underworld, it's winter and fall. When she goes back to visit her mother, Demeter, or Demeter, to the kingdom of the living and the Olympus, it's spring and summer. So we have here the story of the seasons, the above world and the underworld, and the messenger in between. Something is changing massively when it comes to your subconscious and conscious, when it comes to the polarity in you, when to do with love life. This is very masculine. This is very feminine. Look at the shape of them. Do I need to say more? It's very loving and very sexual. So something with the worlds, it's also water and fire, seemingly elements that turn each other off. But when they are in their pure state, it's actually alchemy that creates new life. So something is happening to all my seekers now, because this is the reading for, I guess for the collective that the tarot just decided that is going to happen without me even planning it. It's absolutely gorgeous. One, 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 four. Something is massively changing and begins anew for you, seeker, when it comes to how you deal with love, connect to love, how you are loved and how you love. I feel like a lot of you have done massive emotional, psychological, subconscious / shadow work type of job of work that has really been in depth and working. And I feel like you're going to see the results right now in this portal, in this time frame. There's a lot of communication between partners or potential partners. It's no longer each of you on different sides of the veil. You commune, right? There's the bridge between the worlds, and the seasons kind of like timelines collapse. It's almost like the underworld and the above world are becoming one world. And that's because of the balancing energies of masculine and feminine that each of you has been doing within yourself, coming from a place of healing and love, and communicating in a way more mature, open-hearted, present way to the other person. You are no longer looking at your person of interest as someone from the other side of the table or as an opponent. You understand that it's either a team or separation, that love is not war. There's talks about combining, uniting forces, connecting, a lot of communication. Wow. Okay, that was for the collective. That's awesome. Let me look a little bit in the chat, and then we're going to move into by the signs. Okay. So nice to see you guys. I miss you guys. Thank you for joining. Yes, integration. Absolutely. Right. This was cool. Let's do by the signs, and let's start with Leo. Happy birthday to my beautiful Leos, by the way. Hope you're having an amazing month. Before we do this, if you want we're going to look into you and your person of interest by the sign, right? If you want a deeper look for the month, for you and your person of interest, your mind and heart space, their mind and heart space, the dynamic and detail and how things unfold throughout the month, there's a special monthly extended. Link is below in the description box. You can find it on Vimeo and on Patreon. On Patreon, you can find this month and past months all signs for unlimited streaming. And on Vimeo, you can just purchase separately whatever sign you want. So it's completely up to you. I would love to have you join Patreon. But either way, it's a big spread. We also finish up with messages from the Celtic runes. So if you want to go deeper into your by the sign for different placements and cross-watching, check it out. Your general tarot scopes by the sign, by the way, are also up and running. All right. I don't think I have a moderator here, so let me just remind you guys that I have twice people in the chat and I actually have likes. So press that thumb. With that thumb and connect to the energies. Okay, be present in action. It does add to the energy of your connection to the reading, believe it or not. It's not just something that we say to like get you to like. When you do when you do a small act of intent, you connect to something, right? It's like signing a document. It's putting in your signature. It's putting in your stamp. So yeah, and also just be kind to your fellow Taochi. Sure, Northern Comfort, you can moderate. Please go for it. Moderator is not a technical thing. It's something that you just do. So go for it. Help out. Show yourself. I love that. And hello, everyone who just joined. Okay, so just shuffling and cleaning the energy. Start with Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising. And I do recommend, because it's love, to listen to your Venus and Jupiter. Especially if you're a female, listen to your Jupiter. Especially if you're a man, listen to your Venus. Okay, Leos. Any Leos in the house? Put in the Leo energy, please. Messages for love, for Leo, for this portal, Lionsgate through the black new moon. Thank you. Love messages for Leo. So this is portal. This is 884 portal. Signifies for love for Leo. What do my Leos need to know for their love life, please? This is for Leo. If anyone wants to timestamp this later, that would be awesome. But start from the start, from all the messages for the collective and the explanation for Lionsgate and Black New Moon. Like, don't skip those important parts. And I'm grateful in advance. So, messages for love for Leo, my Leo seekers. What do my Leo energy need to know for love? Eight of Wands, fast communication coming in. Happy birthday again. Showing more for love. Love reading for Leo. And it's 8. You start with the number 8, and we're talking about the portal of 8. The Chariot. This is a travel of some sort. You're going somewhere. 8 of Wands, the Chariot. You might be traveling with your person or traveling towards your person. But there's a very strong, fast movement between the two of you. 2 of Swords. So someone is traveling to be with someone and they don't know. The other person don't know. You're not aware. Show me a little bit more. Love for Leo for these 10 days for this portal. Knight of Cups. Okay, so someone is really trying hard to connect to someone who is in their head and doesn't really know that they care. Someone doesn't know that the other person cares. So I don't know which one is you, Leo. You place yourself in that. But the person being super active, possibly fighting for or traveling for the other person, they're coming in with a lot of positive, true intent. Being like, I'm here. What do you want? What do you need? How can we do this? It is very decisive. There is an aspect of energies pulling a little bit in different directions because I feel like the other person is going through something and they might be a little bit scared. Page of Pentacles, they might be a little bit scared of either going too fast or opening up too soon. They kind of want to take it one step at a time, doing it in a way that makes them feel safe. So keep that in mind, Leo, if you're the person who's going towards the other person. And if you're the person that has someone coming in towards them, so keep in mind that they mean business. They're like very serious about you and they have very strong intent towards you. Very dreamy energy, very romantic energy, very knight in shining armor energy. Someone that may have been indecisive and a little bit too much in their head about what they want. I feel like this energetic portal really opens up something in them that makes them quite aware of what it is they want and what it is that they're willing to do. The other person might still be in fear because of maybe the past was confusing, so they're not very trusting or unsure. So if the other person is hesitant and anxious a little bit, mistrusting, you gotta understand where they're coming from because it's based on what was. So even if right now you're perfect and all in, they remember what was. So keep that in mind. It will require having deep conversations and clarifying from the heart though. From the heart, and also say exactly what it is you want, what it is that you mean by it. It's silly to make promises because, things happen, life changes, but promise the intent, right? Promise what it is that you genuinely feel in this moment in time. And that will make a big difference. Northern, I don't understand what links you need to post. Just ask people to like and tell them which signs we're on. Don't, to be something, you got to show that you are that something. Don't deny. Okay, next. So thank you, Leos. Hope that was cool for you. Virgo. Love for Virgo for this portal, please. What do my Virgos need to know? Love messages for Virgo. Hey, Kat. Hello. Yes, that's true. Message for Virgo. Okay, I need to take myself for a second from the chat because it distracts me. Virgo seekers, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Messages for love for this portal. What does Virgo need to know? For love. Okay. Virgos. Message for love. Lionsgate portal through new black moon. Thank you, Virgo. I will say this again. If you're watching this after effect, after the time frame, it can also apply. We are on different timelines. Take the messages that you need to take. Don't be rigid with, oh, it really resonates with me right now, but she said these dates, so no. Guys, it's tarot, it's energy, and these are general readings. Please practice your thinking. It can apply to other times. Okay? Each of you will get it when you need to get it. Virgo. Message for Virgo, please, for love. The cards are taking their time. Nine of Wands. No messages for Virgo for this time. Four of Pentacles. Someone is really scared. King of Swords. And is highly critical and observant and suspicious. What is this for Virgo? Okay, I got it now. Next. Love for Virgo. Let's clarify this. Five of Cups. One more. One more card for Virgo for love for this time, please. Ace of Swords. Okay, this King of Swords here is really up in their head about this connection, Virgo. Now, this King of Swords could be you, could be the person you're dealing with. I think it's someone you're dealing with, I'll be honest. But take it as it applies. They are incredibly, right now, paranoid and fearful. They are very much in their head about you, overthinking, thinking about literally everything that can go wrong. This person is thinking about everything that could possibly go wrong. But they are really, there's also like a small voice in their head, a whisper that tells them, you're not being reasonable. You're making too much of it. It's not true. You're too scared. Hey, Emily. Welcome. Thank you for joining. Thank you. They're telling themselves, okay, now they're up in their feels about it, but they're also able to discern with themselves and be like, okay, I'm staring at this person, at Virgo possibly, and I'm being super critical and super judgmental, but I know it's because I'm scared. And I know I'm overdoing it. And I know it's because I'm in pain. And then they have a breakthrough. Ace of Swords. Once that realization sinks in, they have a breakthrough in regards to themselves that allows them to free themselves of it. Can you show me just a little more for Virgo past this Ace of Swords, or due to this Ace of Swords, for love for this time frame? And Virgo seekers. Two of Cups. Wow. I'm so happy I pulled this card. So this is a major turnaround. In a very short amount of time, someone is going from being very timid and worried and stubborn and rigid and distant and in their head and in their heart, to an eureka, a breakthrough, and understanding why they're doing it, and understanding that it has nothing to do with you, Virgo, or vice versa. You understand it has nothing to do with the person and with the self. And this person goes straight into like open heart mode, like sudden trust. Okay, now that I get that I'm projecting, and this is not this person, rather my doings or my thoughts or my fears, now I can actually feel safe next to them. Now I can actually trust them. Now I can open up, and it's beautiful. So there might be a really, really beautiful connection happening in the next 10 days. And it's going to be surprising. Like one of you is going to surprise the other with like really shifting attitude. Nice, Virgo. Yeah, and at the bottom of the deck, we have confirmation, the Wheel of Fortune. The wheel is going to turn somehow. Like, Ace of Swords did not want to go into the deck, just to clarify that it's true. Okay. I changed my notifications last night. Now my phone has a wolf howl when you post. That is very, very fitting, and I love it. Thanks, Kat. Okay. Let's do Libra now. Sorry, I'm like looking at your conversation. So, messages for love for Libra. If you're jumping between signs, don't forget you have your extended love for you and your person of interest for the month below in the description box. Look deeper into you and your person of interest. All right, messages for Libra. My Libra seekers that are watching me now live and afterwards when I post this. Love messages for Libra for this portal, please. Thank you. Love messages for Libra for this portal. Libra. Okay. Here you are. Showing up in your reading. Justice. Four of Swords. I'm picking up on no more Mr. Nice Guy or no more Mrs. Nice Girl. Very contemplative energy in the next few days, Libra. You are taking your time to make a very important decision. You need more information. You want to do the right thing for yourself. You don't want to... Nine of Pentacles. You want to take care of yourself. You want to make sure that you are discerning and not allowing anything that messes with your flow, whatever, especially with your income. Because toxic love or connecting with people who have like problematic energies can really affect your finances. It does. So you're like, no one messes with my money. No one messes with my success. I know what I want. I know how I want it. That's Libra. Show me more. The Libra for love. Right now, very singular energy. We don't see anyone else yet. Show me love for Libra. 3 of Cups, going out with friends, spending time with my community, enjoying the life, feeling good about myself. While this person wants to think about things, they don't know what they want, they can't decide. Well, I know what I want. I decide for myself. I'm not waiting for you to decide. I'm taking the lead. Page of Swords. So Libra is like, maybe you're dealing with someone who's really holding off and not giving you themselves and not showing up, and they need to think and they're not sure. And you realize that, wait, why am I supposed to be dependent on their decision? Why am I supposed to wait for them to figure it out? I'm taking control and I'm figuring it out. I want to have fun. I want to look great. I want to go out. I want to date. I want to flirt. I just want to talk to people. So that's what I see for you guys for this quarter, for the next, say, 10 days-ish. You're just kind of casually talking to people. And there is someone that is being very, very numb right now that you're possibly thinking, oh, this might wake them up. But do it because that's what you want to do, not because you think that will wake up someone. Judgment. Yeah, this will wake up the dead, literally. If someone has been really sleeping on you, this will probably wake them up if they see that you're not paying them any attention and you're dealing with yourself. But it has to be authentic. It can't be like a game that you're playing. It has to come from a real place that, because the other person, people pick up on these things when you're acting like that as opposed to when you are like that. But I don't think you're acting. I think you're in that space. Any extra clarification on top of this for Libra for this quarter for love? 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, you want balance. Sorry. Oh, how did I miss card? Okay. You want balance in your relationship. You don't want breadcrumbs. You don't want anyone. You're like being so crazy discerning and cutting with anyone who gives you breadcrumbs or is like treating you like a second best or talks to you a certain way, like they're taking you for granted, or they think that you're just supposed to be there, or that you will be there if they'll do whatever they want. Maybe they're testing you a little bit. And you're like, nope, cutting the hand of the man who gives me breadcrumbs. Something like that. Libra is being sharp. Libra is being sharp. Yeah, I have confirmation. Cool. All right. Libra. I like you, badass. I like Libra being badass. Libra is like, whatever, I don't care, bye. It will only wake up the right person. It won't wake up the wrong person, right? Only someone who truly, genuinely loves you will really care about that. If you do that and they don't care, then that's a great confirmation for you to know that it's not your person. And that's okay. Not everybody has to be everybody's persons, Okay. Message for Scorpio. Love messages for this portal for my Scorpio seekers watching now and later. You can put in your energy. Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Okay. Message for Scorpio, please. Messages for Scorpio. Love for Scorpio for this portal. What does Scorpio need to know? What do Scorpios need to know? Sorry, I just want to check something so I'll be in focus and not out of focus. Because if something goes into my mind and I become and I start thinking about it, then it doesn't leave my mind. Okay. There we go. So, Scorpio. Not for Scorpio, for this portal. If you're joining now after this reading, be sure to go back to the beginning for messages about Lionsgate portal, what it means, and the black new moon that is leading us to Virgo season in about 10 days on the 18th. Okay. And there was also like a collective tarot reading. Scorpio, love for Scorpio. Scorpio, something is really meaningful happening to you. Love for Scorpio. Four of Swords, Five of Pentacles. Okay, and Justice and Seven of Swords. I'm sorry. So there's definitely some sort of ending happening. Someone wants to leave a situation because they're not happy. They want to just avoid dealing with this person. They feel like they're not getting any abundance from this person. They don't know how to, it's like, Scorpio, some of you have been dealing with someone that has been draining your energy for a very long time, where you were feeling like you're only giving but not receiving, and being like only taken from, and you're trying to figure out a way of like leaving it. Or show me one more card, please. Yeah, you're leaving a situation. Six of Wands, Eight of Wands. You're going somewhere else. You're like, it starts with like tiptoeing out of this situation, and then once you're out and cut, you're running free. Possibly, it's not necessarily that you're going towards someone else or someone new, although it's very, very possible. This is very sexual, romantic energy as well. But I'm picking up on just feeling free. Like, I'm free. I can do whatever I want, go wherever I want, do whatever I want, be with whoever I want. It's a karmic ending that you're just cutting away from. You're setting your energy free. I feel like your energy was really, really controlled by someone. I'm picking up a little bit of a succubus energy. Not easy, I'm sorry. But we are seeing freedom and liberation. So this could have been a situation that you've been stuck on with your head, possibly. Maybe it's not even a person that you've been dealing with or in a relationship with. Maybe you've been, stuck on an ending from the past, or something, an energy that was around you constantly, that, you ended things with them, but their energy was still around you, taking away from you, and you managed to set yourself free of it, from this energy. Maybe you're doing some cord cutting, I would recommend. And just move away really, really quick, really fast. Some of you are moving out of a situation, like maybe you've been living with someone, you're moving out, you're doing it like at first you're not telling them or something like that. Maybe you find out something about their finances, some sort of lies. Maybe they've taken from you in some way, shape, or form. I don't know. There's some gunky energy there. This could be a divorce. But definitely you're like figuring out how to leave with like counting your losses, and then you're just running. Oh my God. All right. And this could be an energetic run out, like where you're just done with something. All right. Sagittarius. Thank you, Scorpio. I hope this was helpful. Watch your extended for your sign, and watch your Taroscope, your general one on YouTube. Saggies. Let's clean this out first. Oof. Love messages for Sagittarius for this portal, please. For my seekers who are watching live and afterwards. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Saggy. Message for Sagittarius, please. Love messages for Sagittarius for this portal. Three of Pentacles, King of Pentacles. Very Capricornian energy. I love this energy for you, Sagittarius. I think you're really focusing on work. And I think your entire mindset is about building something really big for yourself. So when it comes to love, it has to fit for you. It has to be someone that you feel like you can build with, possibly like you're looking for a power couple kind of energy, that you can create with, that you can make money with, that you can achieve status with, that gets you, that gets the, that just gets you, that gets what you want, and has the same mindset of success. Show me more for love for this portal. For Sagittarius, please. Wow. And you're finding them. Queen of Pentacles, 10 of Wands. We have a king and a queen here. You guys have found someone who's your power couple, who's your ride or die. Someone you can really, really build an empire with. These are the king and queen, the royalties of the earth elements, of the material world, of building empires, of work, of creativity. Earth is very much, expression of the self, especially with the Three of Pentacles. It's like you might be involved with someone that you're also working with, Sag. It's like someone that, now it's a lot. You might be taking a lot of endeavors on you, or a lot of responsibilities. You might both be working hard on something, possibly separately in your own private life, or together as two people. And it's a lot. Like in the next 10 days, you're like doing a lot. So it's kind of hard to look at one another or really express emotion towards one another, but you're still Page of Swords, but you're still together in that. It's like there's still communication. There's still maybe, I don't know, text messages, emails, like quick phone conversations, like kind of touch and go, like touching base with them. Like, hey, I'm super busy. I'm doing this and that. How are you? Just wanted to reach out and say, thinking about you, something like that. But you're both are very, very similar. I'm picking up on that. This is because they're like seemingly not looking towards one another, but it's still like a natural couple, right? They're not looking at one another in the way they're placed. I feel like in this portal in the next 10, 11 days, it's like because you're so busy, you don't get to actually fully connect, but you're on each other's mind. You're connected. It's really, really cute. One more card, please, to show me this for Saggy, for this portal. Love messages for Saggies for this portal. One more card, notification. Wheel of Fortune as well. Yeah, this is a meant to be partnership. This is like it's written. It's written. It's like not even, there's Jupiter energy here because this is a Sagittarius card and this is a Jupiterian card. You guys can really help one another expand and grow. Not just with like obviously love and spirit, but with your finances, with your work, with your career, with your goals. Like you guys really bring in this is very powerful reading. Three of Pentacles and King and Queen of Pentacles and the Wheel of Fortune in the same reading. And this is happening in this portal. So don't let things over distract you. Do one thing at a time. Don't stumble upon yourself. Make sure you communicate with with this person if you resonate with this. Touch base kind of thing. Love it. Wow. Okay. So now we move into Capricorn. Thank you, Northern Comfort. You are officially a moderator. Appreciate you. And Emily, thank you too. You can also, if you want, attach the Vimeo link for the extended, because some people don't want to do the monthly membership, although you can cancel anytime, so I don't understand the big deal. But some people don't want to do that, and they rather like purchase the separate extendeds. So the Vimeo link is also below. Okay. And oh, Tarot Masterclass. let's take a second before we move into Capricorn. And I'm going to tell you guys that if you want to become a Tarochi, or if you're already a Tarochi and you want to improve your knowledge, I have an online tarot masterclass that I've created. It's an Akashic Records, a huge library for tarot. There's 90 pre-recorded classes, ranging from 15 minutes to 60 minutes each. One video for each card, and extra classes for the interaction between them, for astrology and tarot, numerology and tarot, Kabbalah and tarot, Greek mythology and tarot. I incorporate a lot of shamanic spiritual work there, and I go really in depth to the craft of a Tarochi. And you don't have to want to be a tarot reader to go through it. It's a shamanic journey. It's a very, very spiritual energy work type of class. So Tarot Masterclass Bunkai, it's how it's called. Bunkai is a term from martial arts in Japanese. It means the secret hidden application, right? So check it out, because I go into the underlined layers, the things that you normally don't find in books, and all kinds of different esoteric systems within the cards. No one ever speaks about the Rota of Tarot, what the Torah of Ator in the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Life speaks the laws of love with just simple 4 letters in that card. I have been studying tarot for a very long time, so you can trust that it's a really good source to study. Okay, every card has so many magical, deep underlined attributes that readers just ignore constantly. From what I see, not everybody, but from what I see, and I'm really tired of the superficial approach to the tarot, because it's such a deep world. So yeah, if you truly want to study tarot, check out Tarot Masterclass Bunkai. All right, and also Karmic Shift and Liberation. It's a special project that is available on Patreon. On Patreon, you can find anything except for Tarot Masterclass Bunkai. Karmic Shift and Liberation is a special project that I did for 2020 and the 2020s as a decade. So there's one video for each sign, and we go into your karma from past lifetimes, lineage karma, and current lifetime karma, and how they all affect your spirituality, love life, and career. It's a special 17 tarot card spread that I've created. And I finish up with oracles and all kinds of fun stuff. So you can also find it on Vimeo or for unlimited streaming on tier number 3 on Patreon. Okay, guys, these are all very, very special projects that add a lot of knowledge that I generally recommend. Okay, when it comes to Karmic Shift and Liberation, the explanation is in the Vimeo page and on Patreon, but it's for your karmic placements, you know, like South Node, 8th house, 12th house, all that fun stuff. Although you can go by your sun or rising as well. Pluto, Saturn, you know. Okay. Now that that is said and done, let's move to Capricorn. Cappies, how y'all doing? Saggy had a lovely love reading. Capricorn seekers, put in your energy. The seekers who are watching now or later, whenever you're here. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Capricorn. Love messages for Capricorn for this portal, please. Love message for Capricorn for this portal. Let's see right here. 33 people in the chat and 33 likes. 3333, same amount of likes as people in the chat. Thank you, guys. Blessings to you. I so appreciate that. That is so beautiful. Aw. Magic. See? Makes me want to giggle. All right. Lovely moments. Love for Capricorn. Messages for this portal. What do my Capris need to know? Love for this portal. Capricorns. Capricorn seekers. Knight of Cups. The Moon. Ooh. Ace of Pentacles. Muy interesante. This is good. This is very, very good. Show me more for love for Capricorn for this portal. 8 to 18. And we have the Moon card, which is 18. It's also a new moon, and with the Ace, it's new. King of Swords. Someone is making a decision. Very, very sharp decision. They know what they want, and they're going to get it. A gut-wrenching new start. And when I say gut-wrenching, I don't mean bad. I mean like deep. Capricorn, you seem to be... Right now, you feel like you're kind of swimming towards your subconscious and your intuition and into your very deep understandings. And from there, you reach a really strong knowing of what you want, who you want, how you want, what kind of relationship, what kind of person, what kind of connection. And you are willing to offer something for this person, or this person is willing to offer something to you. They are very serious. They or you are very serious. I mean, seriously. Death card in the world. I mean, major cycle is ending from now until the 18th. And I'm picking up that for a lot of you, this new start that is very, very clear and strong with this person that you're really deeply connected to. This is a very deep connection, like earthy and water. This is like, think of the bottom of the ocean. That's where you guys connect. It's like there's telepathy. There's telepathy. This is Scorpio energy. This is telepathy between the two of you. Very truthful, honest communication, conversations. And you're releasing a lot of emotional baggage, but in a very, like, you're in control over it. You're not losing yourself. You've mastered some sort of like psychological work or shadow work, or you've already done the majority of it, and now you're just like, you know, I feel like you've been diving really deep in the ocean. Now you're like kind of swimming up to the surface, and you're feeling like, I know, and you're just reaching, you're going back to shore, and you're like offering something to someone, doing something with them. If you're already committed in a relationship, you might be deciding to move somewhere with your person or have a new start with them. But those of you that are single or are involved with someone, I see you taking it 20 steps forward with this person. Like, I'm going from being confused to knowing what I want, kind of thing. Capricorn. This is a very deep, this is a very intense connection that you have with this person. Raw, I'm picking. Raw, but also communicative. You guys are like two vampires or something. I don't know. Thank you, Northern Comfort. Yeah, to book a reading with me, you need to become a patron. So my patrons can book a reading with me. Once you join Patreon, then you get, you can DM me, you can message me, and then I send you the link. Okay. Capricorn. Wow. Both Saggy and Cappy energies were very, very good. And this is for just the next 10 days, so buckle up. It's going to be like very interesting mid-month August. Aquarius. Love messages for Aquarius. Love messages for Aquarius. For this portal for these next 10 days. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, you're right. Put in your energy. I forgot to do that. I don't always do that. For some reason today I feel like it. Aquarius. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Love messages for this portal. Oh. Wow. So we had Six of Pentacles. Now we have Four of Cups, King of Wands. Someone is not happy with what the other person is giving them. They're feeling like they're treating them like second best, or like not, or as an option, or they're not, or they're giving them too little. They feel insecure because of that, as if this person is like taking them for granted or something. And this King of Wands is watching it being like, no, I'm not. Yeah, I'm full. I'm in. I'm here. I'm not giving you breadcrumbs. And the other person is like, I feel like you are. Interesting. Show me more about this for Aquarius. This portal. Three of Wands. Okay. This person is actually way more attentive than you think, Aqua. If you're the one feeling like you're not receiving enough, maybe it's projection of insecurity, but this person actually is willing to hear you out and be like, okay, what do you need? What will make you feel better? They're like, no messages for Aquarius for those 10 days. Eight of Swords, but okay, one of you is really, really in your head, in their head about, I'm not receiving enough, this person doesn't love me, this person doesn't care about me, they're not giving me enough. And the other person is like, I don't know what you're talking about. One more card for clarification. Two of Swords. Yeah, there's no getting into this person. The person who's insecure, there's no getting into them. They're dealing with a lot of emotional difficulty. They're feeling not good about themselves. They are triggered by past relationships. I think this person may have been traumatized by an abusive relationship or an abusive parental relationship when they were children. It doesn't have to be in the extreme, but something there like really clicked, and they're really in their mind. They're doing a lot of projection and a lot of recycling in their head, and there's a lot of negative talk in their head or everything that can go wrong and how everyone mean to harm them or something like that. They need care and attention, but I don't think the next 10 days will bring necessarily a breakthrough where they believe you. If you're dealing with someone like that, and if you're this person, do the psychological work, because you might be sabotaging something that can be good. Okay, because bottom of the deck, we do have Two of Cups. This is something that can be good if you just take yourself out of that like monkey mind, that, you know, something in the black box in your subconscious got clicked with, like, they're gonna betray me, they're lying to me, they don't mean it, it's all just the same, everyone is just the same, and you're not looking at the actual reality of how this person is there for you. Really sit with yourself and look at the actual actions, and don't make too much of like little things that are more like triggering or just reminding you of something, because it can lead to sabotage, and it's too bad. So do the work. Okay, Aquarius, I hope this helped. This is short-term reading, so don't, yo. All right, Aqua, thank you. Pisces. We have Pisces, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, and Cancer left to do. Oh, and Ophiuchus, of course. Oh, we're already an hour in. Oh my God. I can never be good with times. I've been late for the past couple of days because of really weird circumstances, like weird traffic or weird delays that literally, like, I got out of the house like an hour and a half, 2 hours earlier, but still like was like 5 to 15 minutes late. I hate being late so badly, especially when it comes to work. And I was late and I hated it. And it really wasn't my fault, but I'm still like up in my head. I was late for work. What's happening? Oh, okay. I was like, huh. It's weird because I put my phone on silence and yet I still get like, my phone still makes sounds. All right. Pisces. I'm sorry. I swear. Look, it's on. I did like the thing. I don't know why it's doing that. All right, I'm sorry. Hey, Tia. Yay. Welcome to anyone who's just joined. All right, for this portal, Lionsgate through the new moon, the black new moon. Love messages for Pisces. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Pisces, place your energy here. Live or afterwards. Love messages for Pisces. What do Pisces need to know? What do Pisces need to know? For live message for Pisces for live. Please. Love messages. What is happening for Pisces love life? We've seen secrets. Okay. Wow. 3 of Swords in the reverse. This is so awesome. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I just have to do this right now. I'm so sorry. I'm going to go into the reading, but I want to be focused on it and have it out of my mind. So if anyone wants a reading, sorry. I'm doing it fast. Where's the... Should have thought of it before that. There we go. You want to ask a question today after I finish up with all the signs? Transfer 33 to PayPal and write your question. Okay? All right. Did it. Back to Pisces. We started with 3 of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, because I needed to do it now so you'll have time to do so before we finish all the signs. All right. 3 of Swords in the reverse. What's next? Love for Pisces. Pisces is getting over some massive heartache. They're like stepping out of the 3 of Swords energy. They're like done with the heartache. They're done with the past that didn't work. They're done with feeling bad about themselves. They're done with not believing in love. They're done with sarcasm. They're done with grief. They're just done with it. It's beautiful. Love messages for Pisces. Taurus portal. Eight of Wands. Wow. Going from Three of Swords in the reverse to Eight of Wands in the upright. So there, okay, Pisces is moving forward in love very fast. It's like something flips. Their heart is no longer, Pisces, your heart is no longer dwelling in pain. And you're just like, I'm a passionate, romantic, life-loving person. I'm just going to go and fall in love or make someone fall in love with me and just connect and communicate in positivity. Eight of Wands is such a different energy from the Three of Swords. This is wonderful. Show me more about this for Pisces. For this portal, for love. Knight of Wands. Pisces is moving really fast towards someone. Or someone is doing that with you. Pisces, this might be someone you're dealing with. That they're overcoming some heartache and they're moving really fast towards you. Okay. Nine of Pentacles. Two of Wands, Empress. Okay. So, this reading is really divided into feminine and masculine. So it doesn't matter, Pisces, if you are the Pisces or the cross watcher for a Pisces. I'm going to say the man and I'm going to say the woman, or the feminine or the masculine. So the masculine energy here, be it Pisces or the person Pisces is dealing with, is waking up or getting over or breaking out of the Three of Swords energy. It's in the reverse, and they're kind of just really fast healing from it. They're just done with it, out with it, and they're ready for the next adventure, ready for the next step. And they are, it's not just like in and out Knight of Wands. This Knight of Wands here has the Two of Wands energy that is looking towards Nine of Pentacles and the Empress. This is, so the feminines, whether you're Pisces or person Pisces is dealing with. So this masculine is looking towards this feminine as if she's like, well, the Empress. It's like, okay, so this feminine starts with helping this masculine get over his woe me state, right? And triggers passion and ignites like a new will. Maybe something new can happen. Maybe I can feel again. Maybe I can just have fun again, whatever, right? Now, this is the Nine of Pentacles. It's the minor arcana equivalent-ish for the Empress. Very similar, feminine, abundant, beautiful energies. As this masculine gets to know more about this feminine and learn more, and observe her more, or convey with her more, or interact with her more, she goes from being the Nine of Pentacles, which is amazing on its own, to the Empress. So they basically go from woe me heartache to I'm willing to have fun and to feel again and just open up again, to oh my God, I want to learn everything about you kind of thing. And it's happening really fast because this is a reading for this portal and for the next 10 days or so. So feminines, just keep being you. Masculines, this is a very good positive energy. It's like the mind just shuts up because the Swords is the air element. It's the thinking. Three of Swords in the reverse is a really, really wonderful energy to be followed by an Eight of Wands. It's like, and the Two of Wands just give it a more like a vision type of vibe where it's not like Knight of Wands, I'm here for a second and then I'm going, it's like, Knight of Wands looking towards the Empress is like, this person is like examining how much they can do with this Empress, because this Empress is very abundant. The Empress is all the queens. This person can do everything. It's the multitasker that does everything perfectly. It's like the Renaissance woman. It's a Renaissance woman. So nice. And because it's all like wands, right? Eight of Wands, Nine of Wands, Two of Wands. So this is the fire element that turns into a King of Wands and then the Emperor. So it's a process for this masculine, but it's a fast-moving process. Now remember, this is a short time reading. So it's very good for 10 days. It's actually amazing. So Pisces, great reading for you as well. Awesome. Any Pisces in the house? I don't think so, right? I didn't miss anyone. Oh, Emily, you also asked any Pisces in the house. That's funny. Okay. Aries. Let's claim this energy here. And let's talk to my Aries Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter. Messages for love for Aries. Aries, put your energy here, please. And seekers for love for this portal. All right. What do Aries need to know? What is Aries going for? Messages for Aries for your love life. Let's talk to Aries about love. This portal. The Star. You are enamored. Is that how you say the word? Infatuated. Muse. The word that comes to mind is muse. You are inspired by someone. The Star is a card of pure love, soul connection love, soulmates, divine inspiration. But we need to see more. Show me more. For Aries, for love. Aries, for love. Love messages for Aries, for this planet. Sorry. Eight of Swords in the Tower. Some sort of mind prison is breaking down. There is some drama going to go down. Okay, the Star and the Tower, this is a breakthrough, a soul breakthrough that can feel uncomfortable because of what it is that is being exposed out of you and dealt with and broken down. If you've been caught up in your mind in an ivory tower of an illusion of some sort, then you are breaking out of it. In the next 10 days, it's like a wake-up call when it comes to your heart, to your love life, to the person that you're dealing with. You are breaking free from something that was really limiting, very limiting to you. It is triggered either by a love interest or by an inspiring, either a quote or something that you read or hear or watch or experience with a person. This can also be sex, the Star and the Tower. So this could also be triggered by a sexual encounter. Too many cards. Too many cards. Let's focus. Messages for Aries for this photo, please. There is someone that has been in a very toxic relationship or an illusion of love of some sort for a very, very long time that has been debilitating them. This is debilitating. And it was in their mind alone. It was a story that is now just crumbling, possibly due to new love, new emotions coming up, or just a realization. Any more for Aries? Oh, wow, the cards are being like, there's a lot to focus on with just the Star and the Tower and the Eight of Swords and the Tower. And 8-8, we said the portal, right? Star is 17, eight of Swords, so 8 and 8. And the Tower can be like a very karmic event or like a breakthrough, especially with the star. It's like your mind, something blows your mind, Aries, and it could be literally on the portal itself, anywhere between August 8th to August 17th, actually. It's almost like you're catching yourself like, how did I, wow, like something really overwhelms you, like blows your mind. I'm repeating myself. Show me more about this for love for Aries, please. 5 of Swords, and then you need to decide what to do about it. It's like you already know, and now you go from 8 of Swords to 5 of Swords. It's like, okay, well, what do I do with this? How do I deal with it? How do I clean this mess? How do I fix the situation? How do I think differently? I'm so used to thinking one way. I'm so used to seeing something in one certain way. How do I rearrange my mental process? This 8 of Wands, I swear to God, it's like 8 of Wands and the Hangman. So you are, and it's another 8, 3 8s. Oof. You are, it's almost like a mental, breaking out of a mental prison and thinking completely differently. Aries, some of you are going to change your way of thinking when it comes to your love life or about a person or a situation drastically. You're going to feel like, how did I not see it this way before? Something about your perspective is going to change, turn around. And your mental translation of reality is going to turn from, I'm stuck in a loop of illusion and psychological prison, to, oh, wow. It's like, and you're in the next 10 days-ish, you're learning how to deal with it. You're learning how to think differently. It's going to happen fast. You're going to have some sort of moment that is going to be gut-wrenching and of realization. And you're going to break out from it. Yeah, you're going to break out of it. And you're going to rewire your brain. Something about literally your neurotransmitters, like how you think, how you process, how you analyze this, a person or a situation or a love situation. Like, you're going to look at it differently, just in a very positive way, by the way. You're going to know how to look at it. You're going to see it clearly. And it's going to be about like, okay, now what do I do then? All right. Okay, let's move to Taurus. How's my Taurians doing? Message for Taurus, please. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Taurus, place your energy in the deck. Messages for love for this portal. Message for Taurus, please. Love for Taurus for this portal. What do my Taurians need to know? Taurus. Love messages for Taurus for the next 10 days. Page of Wands. Okay. Communication, adventure. Let's look deeper. Show me more. Taurus. Love for Taurus for this portal. Temperance. These are 2 Sagittarius energy cards, so maybe you want to watch Sagittarius too. 5 of Swords. Okay. Taurus, it's like either you or the person you're dealing with is trying to balance their energy, their emotion. It starts a little, yeah, they're going through it. Someone, I don't feel it's you. I think like someone is really going through it when it comes to you. They're trying to look at the relationship or situation between you and them from a different perspective. They're trying to temper what they think versus what they feel versus what they want. There's like a lot of aspects going into the situation between the two of you, and it's almost like they want to be lighthearted about it, but they can't. It keeps taking them into a more contemplative, deep spiritual, intense place, and they're trying to fight it a little bit, but their own spirit and higher self is trying to learn something and evolve from their interaction with you, and they're just like, oh, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to do that type of work. I just want to have fun. I just want to, like, something that doesn't want to go into that energetic expansion or into that mental work. It's like they don't want to overthink or over anything really. But their own spirit is like, you got to go through the motions because this is something that we're trying to do here. We're trying to kind of expand your consciousness. We're trying to, temper the energies. You can't just avoid it because you're being mentally lazy. It's like, Taurus, your person is going through it. Okay. Show me a little bit more. The Taurus person. Taurus for love. Taurus and the person. 8 of Cups. Yeah, Taurus, I feel like you're just letting them go through it and you're not really like mixing yourself within that because you understand it's a journey that they need to go through and make realizations on their own. It's not something you can like, generally, all signs, by the way, like the hero's journey is a very unique individual journey. Some realizations we have to make on our own without the person kind of walking us through it, because then it doesn't truly click within us. More for Taurus, for love. For this portal. 10 of Swords. This is I'm picking up on your person, Taurus. It could be you. Okay, for those of you who resonate with what I'm saying about your person, then take it for yourself. But Taurus, you or them are really going into they think they're going off on a lighthearted adventure, but they're actually going into, with themselves, a major journey of realization. I'm surprised the Hermit didn't come out, where they're going to get rid of certain mechanisms, certain ways of doing things. Like, let's say a person has like an attitude of like how they talk to you or how they talk generally when it comes to romance, right? Or the people that they're dealing with. Like, there's a certain mechanism that they're breaking out of, and they're going within, like they're going into their own psyche. They're going through a journey of some sort. They're sacrificing some time away, I feel like, to realize what it is that they're feeling truly and what it is that they're just holding on to of past emotions. And I feel like the next 10 days is that journey for them or for you. And that requires patience and kind of letting them go through that until they reach this 10 of Swords, which is the ending of that process, the ending of that journey, where they are just completely done with whatever past they were dealing with or with whatever mechanisms they were stuck on. So let them go through it. Taurus. And if it's you, then go all in. And notice everybody's getting the 8s. This portal is meaningful. A lot of people are breaking out of like the infinity loop of like, things that they've been doing again and again and again, right? Cycles of repetitive cycles. You're breaking them down, even whether by pain or by joy, either way. Taurus, at the bottom of the deck, you do have 4 of Wands and 10 of Pentacles. So you're definitely going there to that, happy family life. So it's just, it's a journey that you have to go through first. All right. So who's next? Gemini. We have 3 more, right? Message for Gemini. Message for Gemini. Love messages for Geminis for this portal. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Love for Gemini for my seekers for this portal, please. Love messages for Gemini. Gemini, you can know that. Magician. Your ruler, Mercury, is in the house here. 9 of Cups. Gemini, you are manifesting a wish fulfillment. If I see this damn 5 of Swords one more time, it's like one of my least favorite cards in the deck, especially for love. It's like sitting on the fence, being like narcissistic and gunky. There is some narcissistic energies here, especially, okay, the Magician and 9 of Cups on their own was one thing, but 5 of Swords joining, there's a little bit of like someone who wants what they want the way they want it, and they have very skillful communication abilities, writing abilities. They know how to kind of work an audience and play a situation to their benefit. Gemini is someone, either you or this person, is very focused on what they want, how they want it, and 8 of Wands again. And it seems like there's something evolving between you and them really quickly. One of you is definitely manifesting the other. I want this person, and it's just kind of happening because this person is also, it's mutual. The person also is into that. So it's easy to manifest it because both people are aligned with the same intent. Very mutable energy. Ooh. Ten of Wands. What bizarre. Show me one more for love for Gemini. Ace of Wands. I'll be damned. Okay. All right. Okay, Gemini, you are manifesting something with someone that you're really into, and it's happening. But then, as you get what you want, you finally get what you want, right? This person is into you. This person is cooperating. This person is reaching out, or this person is like saying yes to whatever. And then you go into the overthinking and possibly taking for granted. Oh, now that I have it, I don't know if I want it, kind of thing. It is not the best part of you. Now, Gemini, if it's not you, then the other person. It is not the best part of this person who manifested this. It is a very egoic, sabotaging energy. This can be beautiful and passionate and fun and everything, basically, that you ever wanted. The conversation is so flowing and the sex is great and all of it is just, and they look amazing and it just fits and I manifested this and yay. But then it's like, but what else can I have? And it's like someone really needs to get over themselves, because this is the kind of thing that leads to, it's sabotage. This leads to not having. And then the universe listens. If you manifest something and you receive it and then you spit on it or take it for granted or step all over it, then it's not like, oh, I can manifest it again. No, the next time it won't come. Because the energy learns what you want and what you don't want and how you actually treat the gifts that you receive. Right? Gratitude is a big deal. So when you get what you wish for, honor it. Gemini, if you get what you wish for, honor it. But there's also very passionate when you start. The magician is like, don't tell me what to do. The magician flipped. All right. Cancer. Messages for Cancer. Cancer Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Place your energy here for love messages. Thank you. Love for my Cancer seekers, please. Five of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles. No, it's kind of like this. Knight of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles. Show me more for love for Cancer for this portal. Queen of Cups. Nine of Cups. Two of Swords. What is happening? You're like, I don't know. You tell me. Okay, Five of Cups. There's a sense of emotional sense of lack, like deprivation. Someone feels emotionally deprived from what it is they want. It's like, I never get what I wish for. I never get what I want. I'm always being left out in the cold, no matter how much I try. I give everything. I receive nothing. Stop. If you keep that cyclical thinking, that's what you'll keep having. Even if you're not dealing with anyone, that's what you keep feeling, because that's how you think. Control your mind. Your mind is a wonderful servant, but a dangerous master. It's a quote. Find a way to create positive thinking, emotional thinking towards yourself, loving. Tell yourself that you love yourself in the mirror. I'm not kidding. Just look in the mirror, look into your eyes and say, I love you, you're the best, you're amazing, I choose you, you're everything. Teach your subconscious to snap out of it, honestly, because it's not helping you. Your person feels like they don't know how to talk to you, Cancer. They feel like no matter what they try, it's just either too little or too much, it's never enough, or it's too, whatever. It's like it always triggers you in one way, shape, or form. No shade, Cancer. It's just what I'm tapping into. You don't have to take it, okay? But I see that some of you are really stuck in a past relationship that didn't work out or has ended. And you're still like thinking, maybe I can have this person. Maybe they'll come back. Maybe they'll come back with an offer. I don't think so. I think they're like off on their own new adventures, experiencing the world, investing in new life, whereas you're stuck. Snap out of it. I'm sorry, Cancer. I felt like this was harsh. I'm so sorry. My hair and everything is driving me nuts. There. It is better. Cancer, I'm sorry. It's just you need that wake up, because you're so sensitive and loving. Just be in a relationship with yourself in the next 10 days with your emotional balance and state of mind, and just like, I'm feeling uncomfortable with this reading. I'm like starting to like, but it's something some of you really needed to hear. Ophiuchus. Messages for Ophiuchus. Love messages for Ophiuchus for the next 10 days, please. Or Seeker 13. You don't have to be a formal Ophiuchus to connect to being all the signs or none of the signs, the serpent bearer. Okay. Love messages for Ophiuchus, for this portal, for this time frame. Love messages for Ophiuchus, please. And seekers, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter / seperately. What's Ophiuchus need to know for love? For this portal, messages for love for Ophiuchus. I like this. King of Cups. One more for love for Ophiuchus. Queen of Swords. Again with this Two of Swords. Oh my God, people are so stuck in their head. And it is like a waning moon, and it's the time frame of a waning moon that I'm giving this reading to for. Someone does not want to talk to the other person. They said the words. They are like, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to see it. I'm done. I got you. I got it. Someone has been cutting because they got emotionally hurt. This King of Cups was emotionally hurtful to this Queen of Swords. And she's like, I'm not, too many cards. I'm not entertaining this anymore. You don't get to play with my heart. And the King of Cups is like, no, it was just a mistake. I wasn't trying to play with your heart. And she's like, I can't let you be reckless with my heart. Guys, you need to understand that even if you mean well, when you are reckless with someone's heart, it doesn't change the consequence. So you ought to be more accountable and responsible and thoughtful to your actions. Because what we do affects the people we love. And what we say matter. And people's hearts are not a game. This Queen of Swords is like, why did you say that? How could you say that? What, you didn't think it would affect me? You didn't think what? This Queen of Cups is like, show me more for Ophiuchus for these 10 days. For this portal. You know? Whew. Another message for Ophiuchus. Show me more. Yeah, it's like this Queen of Swords doesn't want to talk anymore. She's like distant and cold, but I don't know why, so I'm not saying with judgment. I don't know what this King of Cups did. Show me more about this, please, for Ophiuchus, for love. Strength card. There is, okay, you guys can get through this with patience and loving communication from the heart, not from the mind, and just really like not have the games or the ego. Just say exactly what, if you didn't mean what you said, explain exactly what you meant. And if you're the Queen of Swords that is like doesn't want to hear it, try to listen from your heart space to their regret, because there is a strong bond here. It might start, Page of Swords, it might start with like you know, very tiptoeing, like text messages a little bit. Hey, can we talk about this? Hey, like just a little bit like of a reach out in ways of like trying to have a deeper conversation. Show me just slightly more, maybe like a little bit in writing, maybe picking up on like sliding a note of I'm sorry, you know, something like. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, so there is a resolution to this, but this Queen of Swords is like really standing her ground when it comes to her worth, when it comes to like, it's not funny, it's not cute, it's not, oh, I didn't mean it. It means something, it tells me something, it's hurtful, and I'm putting my foot down and I'm telling you, don't do that, or don't say that, or don't behave like that. Be accountable for my heart and for other people as well, right? Judgment. It's a major wake-up call for this Queen of Swords to like own up to her value and what she's willing to accept in communication from this person and generally from people. And for this King of Cups, who's like needs to be accountable for the words that they're saying, because they can be really like tactless and just kind of insensitive in picking up, but they mean well and they feel deeply. So it's always like, it always slides. People just let it slide, but this time, no, you can't just let it slide. It's not. So this is a really great wake-up call for the both of you, and there is a coming together, and there is, okay, but this can't happen again. This has to change, right? But it's positive, and I'm seeing it as a process that happens more towards stretches out more towards the 20th of the month. Okay, I hope this helped. Whew. How you guys feeling? Thank you so much for everyone in the chat. Thank you so much for your likes. Thank you for joining. Thank you for the love. I hope you enjoyed this. Check out your general taroscopes for the month of August by the sign. Check out your Extended for Love on Vimeo and on Patreon. Check out Tarot Masterclass. Check out Karmic Shift and Liberation. The taroscopes for September will start at the end of the month when Virgo season kicks in. Happy birthday to my Leos. Happy birthday to my early Virgos. I love you to the moon and back. Enjoy this portal, these yod triggers. I'm going to pull an I Ching, even though I already concluded, but oh well. Collective message from the I Ching, please. Message for the collective from the I Ching. 7. I'm going to read from a book, okay? So. Where is it? Oh, right in the beginning. Okay. She, the army. Oh. Okay. Above earth, below water. Water deep in the earth. Power waiting to be used. The collective power of the people to defend themselves lies within the quiet populace as water lies underground, waiting to be tapped. An army is not always active. It rises to action in times of need. A righteous cause will pull people together to work for the good of all. A wise and just leader will inspire discipline. Take it for love. Take it for the collective drama that we're all going through. Either way, I love you. Stay true. Stay magic.